All right, everybody, this is Bernard with Let's Rap, now to be known as If I Ruled the World. We just popped in to say hello to everybody, and if you like us, click the like button, hit the bell, you get alerts for when we're out there with a new episode. Of course, we got Rashid with us again, always glad to have him. We need that wisdom. And hold on, bro. All right, Ra. All right, yeah, we got Rob with us. If I rule the world, here we go. Let's go. So, Rob, what's new in the news today? Yeah, I got bits and pieces of it. What you think about it?
Well, I mean, I think in one mind it's like he's too far in. Why are you dropping him out? I mean, you had states that had to, fight, like states like Ohio had to, scramble to get on the Snoop Dogg. Now, but the other mind I have is like, okay, if the Democrats really feel that he is not the strongest candidate to beat Trump and retain the presidency, then maybe it is time to pass the torch.
I agree. I also agree with that. I think he should have stepped down earlier. I think a little of his ego got in it. I think he accomplished what he wanted to do. He said he came in the first time and he wanted to stop Trump. And I think he did that. But I also think he stopped there. He should have let the Attorney General go at Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, Jordan, and Gopher, whoever his name is, all of those that were involved with that insurrection, and they should have been kicked out of Congress, Senate, and be in jail. And I think Trump should have been muffled. He should have never, we shouldn't even be here. Because even though the talk is about Biden's performance, what gets me, Rashid, is the fact that he's still not a convicted felon, a thief, and sleeping with porn stars. I mean, that sounds like somebody who's going to get off the corner in the hood, but we talking about representing the country.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
elected official. Yeah, bro. I agree. I totally agree with that. Right. And it's funny that you mentioned, Trump's felonies, because to be honest, what does that mean for, our brothers and sisters who had the unfortunate circumstance of obtaining a felony? And the felonies are making it difficult for them to find housing, get loans if they want to better educate themselves. Makes it difficult for employment. And all of these other bevy of things that happen when you have that mark against you. But we got a man that got, 34?
Exactly.
And it's about to be like it never even happened. So what does that mean
for him? Exactly. And let's go to Florida, where they was rounding up people, putting them in jail.
Right.
What about the woman that was, remember, she was on her way to jail for voting because her PO gave her some wrong information. And she
so a government official told her it was okay to vote, didn't check, and then when she does her civic duty, she get rounded up by the police. Yeah, didn't DeSantis have like a whole squad? Like, they come to your house like, yeah, we think you might have did some voter fraud, so we gotta come get you. And that's a violation of probation, so you go to jail.
It was on YouTube. It was on the news when they was rounding people up. He wanted to make a statement, and he's the main supporter of Donald Trump and that Republican ticket. the other thing is, I don't know if you heard about Agenda 25, where they're going at getting rid of all government except the executive branch next year. That's the Republicans' agenda they're putting out for 2025. Have you heard about that?
Yes, yeah. And that's kind of like some of the conversations we've had, privately during the week, regarding what everything seems to be, culminating to, especially with the Supreme Court and the ruling that they made that presidents have a certain level of immunity when they're operating in official presidential capacity. So here's my thing, bro.
Okay.
Don't that work both ways? Ain't that a two-way street? Just like Trump might get away with everything short of murder. Couldn't Biden then do something in an official capacity and just stop all of this?
Yes. And right now on the news, we got the White House, coming from the White House, Democrats are weighing options to respond to the Supreme Court ruling. They could have responded to that. They could have preempted that. Everything with the Democrats is after the fact. They're never proactive. They're all defense. And the best defense is an offense. And their offense is always after the fact. The Supreme Court is corrupt. I was to go back to the comment that you made. They almost put the wording in that ruling that it depends on the president that's in office. That if Biden was to go and do the things that Trump is doing, they can go back and rule on it again. But when it comes to Trump, it's all good. Did you hear that part?
Yeah, I heard that part.
Yeah, so still, Biden should be able to go and do the things that the Republicans are, attempting to do now.
Just drag it down.
Yeah.
Because by the time y'all able to do something about it, as old as he is, he may not even be on this side of the living for it to be consequential.
Exactly. But Biden is the president right now. So what if he fulfilled his obligation and said Trump shouldn't even be on the ballot? Now either you come up with somebody else or I'm running by myself. What if he did that?
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Because let me go apply for a job with the postal services right now. I got a felony. You think I'll get the job? No, I wouldn't. I would be scrutinized beyond, means, words. But here, back to this, and I know I'm backtracking. We got a man, what'd you say, 34 convictions, convicted of felony convictions, convicted of sexually assaulting a woman, paying her, $89 million right now, something to that effect. Convicted by Bragg in New York, and that his sentencing is on hold now because of the ruling with the Supreme Court. Hypocrisy at its best and worst. I don't know. We cannot listen. After the election and Trump lost, they said they know what to do now. The next time, we know what to do. This time was a trial run. We know what to do now. So, what does anybody think is going to happen November 2024? I don't care who's on the ticket. I don't care if it's Biden or whoever on the ticket. the Republicans are going to cheat. You put the small people in jail, and the big people, 2 months, 3 months, soon as they come back out, they go right back to the position they had before. Even the other guy that went to jail, I can't think of his name, that got pardoned in the end. He's back out.
Roger Stone.
No, the other one. There's another one. He went to jail. He did a year or so, and he got out, and now he's been recruited back to Trump again. He was the one that had all the connections in Ukraine and Russia.
Oh, I can't remember that guy's name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
I see his face. I just can't
Yeah.
remember his name.
Yeah. Had the ostrich coats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's back now, and they want him back on Trump's campaign. So, what does that say? Let's talk about
Same old riff, bro. Different time.
same old riff.
Station.
What are they going to do in 2024? They said one of the main agendas in 2025, coming from Clarence Thomas, is to degrade civil rights. Civil rights. A man that used to be involved in civil rights. He's a civil rights activist.
Sold out
Yeah,
to the highest bidder. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
yeah. So, where we're going is a nightmare to think about. But if anybody don't believe that this is serious, give me a call. I mean,
It is.
turn on,
When we look at it.
yeah, turn on your news. Pay attention. Get off Facebook. Get off Twitter, X, whatever it is. I don't care who you are. I don't care who's on the Democrat ticket. Vote Democrat. You know, you can't get tired now. You can't get tired now. You can't get complacent now because you got a 2021 car and you got a $20 an hour job and you're paying a mortgage somewhere. You haven't arrived. You're going to work, you got groceries in the cabinet, you can pay your bills, so now I'm complacent. You can't do that. We have children, we have grandchildren, we have brothers, we have sisters that's younger than us. Me, myself, I got more time in front of me, in back of me than I do in front of me. And I should have started a long time ago speaking up. If that's all I can do, I need to do it. But we all need to do it. And we all need to fulfill our constitutional right, like my friend Rashid just said. We need to go vote. But we need to
we should go back to not having these mega chain and everything. So things have a bit more control. Supply chain has a bit more control. It moves a lot better when you're not shipping stuff from Maine to California. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It may have to come back to that.
Yeah. Well, you know, we both have obligations to feel today. We just want to pop in on y'all and share the current events with you. They talked about something down at an associate's of mine store today. And I'm gonna let that be my last word, and I'm gonna turn the mic over to Rashid, and I'm gonna let him take us home. I'm sure he's got some anecdotes for us, you know, and can stimulate our thoughts for the day, which should propel us into action. So I'm just going to say what I stumbled on down at a friend's store today. He had it posted. It says, "When a man is penalized for his honesty, he learns to lie." And I believe this is not on it, but it made me think of something that Nat Turner said, and this is not verbatim, but he said before he compromised his truth, he embraced death. Uh, with that being said, take us out of here. Mike is all
Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here. Not really major, other than someone always used to tell me as far as, you know, always in the know, and why we should all have the mentality to be in the know when it comes to, you know, the future of, you know, this country, and then what the government does and how the direct impact on us. If you walk too long, your legs are hurt. If you sit too long, your arms are hurt.
Y'all heard that, right? Give him that chance, Rock, before we go.
If you walk too long, your legs are hurt. But if you sit too long, your arms are hurt.
Y'all got that? I know some will get it by midnight. I got that. Once again, I want to thank y'all for joining us. If I rule the world,